In this session, we are going to be learning about the concept of family of lines. My name is Kundan Mankad and I'm your master teacher of mathematics at Vedantu. Let's get started. Given any two lines L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0, all the lines passing through their point of intersection constitutes family of lines of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. So suppose there are two lines L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. There can be infinite lines which are passing through the point of intersection of these two lines, right? So the family of all these infinite lines, the equation of all these infinite lines is basically family of lines. And how do we write equation of these infinite lines? So equation of these lines are written as L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0, where lambda is an arbitrary constant. For different values of lambda, we are going to get different equations of lines, and all those lines are passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. So any line through the intersection of the point L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0, that is the member of their family, and this is a family of infinite members, okay, has equation of the form L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0, right? Any line through intersection of the point of 2x plus y plus 3 equal to 0 and x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 will have equation of the form L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0. Okay, and vice versa is also true. So if equation of the line is given in this format, suppose equation of any line is given in this format, so basically this is not the equation of one particular line, this is the equation of the infinite lines which are passing through the intersection of this line x plus y minus 2 equal to 0 and x plus 2y equal to 0, right? Then for sure it passes through intersection point of x plus y minus 2 equal to 0, which is L1 over here, and this is the line L2. You can observe it in this format that L1 plus lambda times L2 is equal to 0, right? And this is the equation of L1. This is the equation of L2. Clear? Let's solve a question. If A, B, C are in AP, then prove that the variable straight line whose equation is ax plus by plus c equal to 0 always passes through a fixed point. So this is the first question. We are going to solve this. These are standard varieties of questions. So remember the approach. So these two are very standard questions. So you need to take care of the approach. You need to remember this approach because you will be using this type of approach in many questions. Okay. So we are going to solve this in two different ways. So this is the first way to solve this question. Given that A, B, C are in AP, so definitely B is equal to A plus C by 2, right? Middle term is equal to the sum of the first term and the third term divided by 2 when A, B, C are in arithmetic progression. So equation of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, we need to prove that this passes through a fixed point, and we also need to find that point here. So I can say that in this equation we can replace the value for B. The value for B is equal to A plus C by 2. So we have put the value for B in this equation. So now the equation is ax plus by. Instead of by, we have A plus C by 2 into y plus c equal to 0. Now if we simplify this, so either we can take LCM or just simplify this in a similar manner. You can bring the coefficient of A together. You can bring the term containing A together. So write the equation of the line in this format. Ax plus you have A into y by 2, right? A into y by 2 plus you will have C into y by 2, right? Plus you will have C is equal to 0. So from in these two terms, you can bring A common. So you can write this as A times x plus y by 2 plus, from these two terms you can take C common, so you can write this as C times y by 2 plus 1 is equal to 0, right? Now divide this entire equation by A. So if you divide by A, you will have x plus y by 2 plus you will have C by A times y by 2 plus 1. Now you can observe it in this format. You can consider this as lambda. So it is written as L1, equation of some line L1 plus lambda times C by A is an arbitrary constant here. So lambda times L2, so L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. So this is a equation of the family of lines and these lines will be passing through a fixed point. What is that point? That point is the point of intersection of this line x plus y by 2 is equal to 0. X plus y by 2 is equal to 0, and this line which is y by 2 plus 1 equal to 0. So we are going to find the point of intersection of these two lines. From here we can get the value for y as -2, right? Y is equal to -2. If we put the value for y as -2 in this equation, you are going to get the value for x as 1. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to -2. It means that these family of lines passes through the point 1 comma -2. Clear? So this is how we have done it. Solved these two lines and found out the point of intersection. Now, alternate solution. So this is the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And this is the relation. We know that b is equal to a plus c by 2. So just multiply this 2 in the left hand side and bring this term 2b to the same side. You are going to get a minus 2b plus c equal to 0. So this is the relation between a, b and c if a, b, c are in AP. Now compare these two things. So ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and here we have a minus 2b plus c equal to 0. So we can say that in this equation, the value for x as 1 and the value for y as -2 will satisfy this equation. So x is equal to 1 and y is equal to -2, and we will get the line L as a minus 2b plus c, which is equal to 0 itself according to the given relation. So L equal to 0 always passes through the point 1 comma -2. So we can observe, this is just by observation, that we can observe that 1 comma -2 points satisfy the equation of this line, because in place of x, if I put 1, in place of y, if I put -2, I'm going to get a minus 2b plus c, and that is equal to 0 only. So 1 comma -2 satisfies the equation of that line. So that is why this line passes through the point 1 comma -2. Clear? Now, find the equation of a line which passes through the intersection point of the line 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0 and x plus y plus 2 equal to 0, that is farthest from the point 2 comma 3. So first of all, we need to find the point of intersection of these two lines. So this is the line L1, this is the line L2, and P2 comma 3. So basically we need to find one of the line out of the family of the lines which is farthest from this point. So basically we need a line which passes through the intersection of L1 and L2 and which is perpendicular to AP. So the line which is perpendicular to AP is the farthest from the point P. So this is the point A, which is the point of intersection of these two lines. So if we solve these two lines, we will get the point of intersection as -2 comma 0. So let's say this is the point of intersection which is -2 comma 0. So the slope of AP will be equal to, this is the point A, this is the point P, y2 minus y1, 3 minus 0, or you can say 0 minus 3 upon -2 minus 2. So 0 minus 3 upon -2 minus 2, that is 3 by 4. So this is the slope of AP. So slope of AP is 3 by 4. So the slope of our required line is equal to -4 by 3, because when two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slopes is equal to -1. So let me visualize this question to you. So basically initially there were two lines L1 and L2. So these are the two lines L1 and L2. This is the point of intersection. We have called this point as A, and there is a point P, and if we join these 2 points, so basically there will be infinite lines which will be passing through the point A. We are looking for equation of that line which is farthest from the point P. So let's say that required line is our line L here. So definitely this line L will be perpendicular to AP, only then this line is the farthest. Any other line you can take is definitely nearer than this line. Okay. So the slope of AP came out to be is equal to 3 by 4. So this is the slope of AP here. So slope of this required line L will be equal to -4 by 3. Therefore, equation of the required line is equal to y minus y1. So the point A is -2 comma 0. So a line which is passing through point A and having the slope -4 by 3, y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And we got the equation of the required line as 4x plus 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. Clear? So thank you so much for being a part of this session.